Hi, I'm the Mythology guy. Who are you?
I'm Zaggard.
I'm Claire, aka the Struggling Alto.
Yeah, she was in a video that we did a while back, and we got a movie that we're gonna watch, and then I'm gonna review. And you know, the thing is, usually when before I do a review, these wonderful people will watch the movie with me, so that I don't just slowly slip into madness all by myself. And
yeah, that's never fun.
We have a lot of fun, honestly.
Each other.
We have a lot of fun, like, watching these movies together, even when they suck. Cause,
it's where we get a lot of that good content for the videos.
Honestly, yeah. And so I just thought, you know, why not let you guys in on the fun, or, you know, make you upset. It seems the cat has left, because for anyone who doesn't know and is naive enough to believe me, that cat is Bast.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we asked Bast to come watch the movie with us today. Oh, hey, now she's over here, but she doesn't want to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's why she left, because she knows it's terrible.
She wasn't even in the movie. Bast, why weren't you in the movie? My God, she can't even talk about it. It's very unfortunate.
So
but you know what?
You
made the right choice not being in this film. I've seen this once, years ago. Have either of you seen it?
No.
No.
Just the trailers, and I was like, I'm good.
I remember when I first saw it, I could tell what it was going for. It just wasn't working. But without further ado, let's just get into it. This is Gods of Egypt. Here we go.
Let's...
Wow, my, the logos are just, you know, have their own entrances. That's
it's
nice.
supposed to be like they're coming out of the water, but it just looks bad.
You know you're in for a trip when you're watching. Oh, hey!
That's what I said when I thought I was
hey,
assaulted by
I haven't seen this in a long time, and I barely remember it.
Typical early 2000s intros, just going blimp.
Yeah.
Few know the whole story.
You know the whole story. We don't know it either, as will be evidenced by the rest of this film.
Story, yeah.
Before history began, how do you know it's written down then?
Hey, look at the gods actually looking the way they're supposed to. Don't get used to that.
But there was no
Not only am I not Egyptian, but I'm very British.
The gods were taller, with gold running through their veins instead of blood.
That's Greek mythology, not Egyptian.
What did he say?
He said they have gold for blood.
Yeah, that's Greek mythology. In Egypt, they don't really say what the god's blood is.
Should we have an inaccuracy counter?
Oh God, we'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Okay, look at this very real, not at all CGI.
It's totally there, guys.
To be fair, this is pretty good CGI.
It's not bad, you can
not
just tell now. Oh, I thought he stole a fucking purse. That's the whole ass dress. Okay.
It is a purse. She's just very good at, you know...
Look at how perfectly it fits her boobs and her whole body.
Yeah,
it's almost like it was
made
Taylor.
for her, yeah.
Hello, I'm gigantic.
Why is he...
Oh, it looks so fake.
Hey, just go with it. This is a brilliant effect.
Look at all the dead people.
Yeah, they're dead. Fuck them all to death. Horace is not known for this kind of thing. Horace grew up on the run.
So he's not living in luxury.
Don't you love how the Egyptian gods, some of the most creative gods in the world, just look like British people?
What exactly are you asking me?
Did I ask you something?
Horace and Hathor did, like, have a thing in mythology.
Well, yeah,
so at least that's something.
Yeah.
Oh, here's all the gods. Which ones are gods and which ones are human? I don't know. They all look the goddamn same. See, at least she has horns on her helmet.
Yeah, she did something.
Oh, those are feathers on his pauldrons. Look, a tiny bit of effort. Oh my God, a black guy!
Finally!
It's Chadwick Boseman.
Oh my God, it's Chadwick Boseman.
Remember when I said this is Wakanda? I did not mean to connect that.
He should have been Horace. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
He would have been a way better Horace, actually. Yeah. Hold up, yeah.
It's kind of weird that gods just hang out with the mortals.
I mean, I think this is supposed to be like the golden age or something. You know, before things go to shit.
But isn't that also supposed to be before Horus is born?
Shane, you're asking questions that the movie is not here to answer for you. We have one Egyptian-looking crown. Jesus Christ.
No.
No Hedgets, no Deshrets, no Pshents, no Capreshes. Hello, I'm an Egyptian god is what I am.
Is that Billy Butcher?
No, that's Leonidas.
Oh, it looked like Billy Butcher for a second.
Well, they do have a very similar accent.
So the audience is mad that we made all the Egyptian gods British. What do? We're gonna make one of them Scottish! Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant!
Why, in 1,000 years of peace, what have you accomplished? A land of people who dream.
Peace.
Look around. It's pretty sweet, actually. What are you talking about?
So his reason he wants to rule is just because everything is awesome, and so now it's his turn?
What have you accomplished? It looks pretty sweet. Yeah, it's my turn now.
You know, just like peace and happiness and prosperity.
That's like...
Well, not for those two.
My brother thought the afterlife was a gift. I think a king should have higher standards. From now on, you have to buy your way in with riches earned.
Why do you care? You're not the god of death.
Yeah, this would make sense if it was Osiris.
Hello?
You fight well. Are you so sure you're his son?
It kind of bugs me that he doesn't have a hawk head.
Two gods fighting. Is this what you picture? Yeah, come on. I mean, do some shit. Do some shit.
I do imagine.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
Does he get his hawk head?
There we go.
Sorta.
That's better. Oh, look, a red tint because mythology. I don't even think they did that on purpose.
Yeah, me neither.
Why'd your father choose you to be master builder rather than one of your brothers?
I suppose because I proved to be the best, my lord.
As I shall prove to be the best of my father. He shall see it from dawn to dusk.
Your satisfaction is worth more than gold.
They're saying that their father is Ra.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier. Instead of like Nut and Geb being the parents, now we're saying Ra is their father.
They skipped a generation is what
They skipped 3 generations, actually.
The circle is the trigger.
Shouldn't you have read that before you came in here? Oh, it's okay, I'll read it as I go, you know? I'll wing it.
Hopefully I don't get stabbed in the process.
It's okay, I'll activate the Zack Snyder slow motion, and then I'll have more time.
Does this not set off any alarm?
Okay, you're dead. No, I saw how far up you were, buddy. You broke something.
Yeah, I don't care if you're holding an Eye of Horus or not.
Scorpions everywhere.
Oh no, we're scared of the Eye of Horus. Maybe it's a bad idea to have us protecting it.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
We don't get to see him get out. He just gets out.
We ran out of budget, okay?
Yeah, hello?
Stay with the living. Stay with the living.
That's all. That's all he can do is just say that.
Stay with me. Well, I have done what I can.
You basically just
I told her to stay with me, and she didn't. Frankly, this is on her.
She's not trying very hard.
So what is your plan? Kill the god of the desert. You must kill the desert itself.
It looks so silly. The size discrepancy.
Oh,
yeah, it's so pointless.
It doesn't look epic or intimidating. It looks like I'm watching Jack and the Beanstalk.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, are you gonna turn into eagle form now? Are you gonna?
Yeah. No, he's the Pope.
He is going to take his final form, a slightly larger version of himself.
That's on fire.
My God, you could have had him take his eagle form for this. That would have been cool. Alright, so Shane, what do you think's happening now? What does Ra have to deal with on a daily basis?
Apophis.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what Apophis looks like. That's a snake, right? Or is it just another goddamn giant dune worm?
It kind of looked like a snake when he hit it for a second, but
it's like
no.
a smoke monster.
Yeah, it's just
ridiculous.
It just looks like a worm.
What? You mean that doesn't look like a gigantic red chaos serpent? What does this movie have against the color red?
And snakes.
Yeah. Nephthys, do you want to fight in the battle or just sit here and watch?
Yeah, what is Nephthys the goddess of?
She's meditating.
Nephthys is a river goddess and a protection goddess, wife of Set in mythology. I still think it would have made more sense.
Sucks, meow.
I still think it would have made more sense for Isis to be leading the rebellion, since she was Osiris's wife.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But then they'd have to have logic, Andrew.
They all look the same. Yeah, this doesn't look very good.
It's okay, but
yeah, it's pretty. Okay, these are demons, not gods. Yeah, why are they bleeding gold?
Yeah. That wasn't too bad.
Oh,
yeah, that looks bad.
I feel like the action choreography was just like, all right, Jamie. I'm just gonna call him Jamie. Strike a pose. Now strike another pose. Great. We'll edit the rest of it.
just look hot, okay?
Soon I will rule all of the world. The land of the dead is the final kingdom left standing.
You want things.
Wait, he doesn't own the land of the dead yet?
Wait, if you don't own the land of the dead, how are you making laws in the land of the dead?
How are you
This doesn't
charging
make any sense.
Bullshit!
You know, it's just like on the border, so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna stop people from coming in, but like, I can't
He's
do
like,
anything.
look, I went around telling everyone they have to pay to get in. They don't actually have to, but it's about, the point is they think they have to, and by the time they find out they don't, they're dead. They're not gonna challenge my rule anymore.
I'm a genius.
I loved Nephthys once, and I took her wings. Imagine what I'll do to you. Do that and I'll hunt you down.
Alright, so apparently if you... Okay, so I think it... that scream, man! That scream!
That was really bad.
I like this. This is cool. Like the hands of the dead pulling her into the underworld.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, that's creative and cool.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's moments like this are where I can see what the movie was going for.
Yeah.
You know what I think would have been better, though, if you want to really tie it into the myth, because it's Hathor? What if you said that bracelet was preventing her from turning back into Sekhmet? Mm-hmm. You know? And then she could battle Set as Sekhmet, the lion-headed goddess of war.
But then they would have to do their research.
They have to have a woman actually fight in this. That's too much work.
Yeah, you're right. The woman's big battle move was taking her bracelet off.
Yeah.
Which, you know...
But actually, that was cool, though.
it was cool.
Dawn. There's no clouds. That's hunting.
Oh, now we have snakes.
And women fighting.
Fine. Oh, right, the two sexual women.
They're here to satisfy.
I mean, they still don't even fully look like snakes, but it's way closer.
Oh, they're breathing.
I think they're based on, like, Uraeus's, like, the protector snakes that are sometimes on Egyptian crowns. There are sometimes stories that, you know, they're associated with fire or something.
Yeah.
But I might be giving this movie too much credit.
Yeah, they probably just thought, wouldn't it be cool if we had two snakes that breathe fire?
What a lovely creature you are.
Oh, get it? Because she's the goddess of love, and she called it a lovely creature, so now it's not hurting.
Now I can talk and know what she's saying. Okay.
I command you.
So
okay, she's like Charn speaking, basically. I guess I can buy it. She's goddess of love. Fine.
Be a dear and fetch me some clean water.
Would it kill you to say please?
I'm really not in the mood to argue. Go get it for me. I command you.
She can't use her power on him because he's already in love. So I guess that snake wasn't in love with anyone. That's kind of a sad existence.
Poor guy. What a tragic loss for that snake.
Oh, Thoth. This is a scene I actually like. Look, all of Thoth's employees are himself.
Whoa, it's a trillion Chadwick Bosemans.
Because he only trusts himself to get things done. I actually kind of love that.
That's clever,
and
actually.
As, you know, Thoth in the myth, that actually fits in kind of perfectly.
But now I'm forced to write down everything I know as a defense against the remote possibility that Set's war finds me.
I'm sorry that the corpses of my parents have inconvenienced.
I'm sorry if the corpses of my parents have inconvenienced you. Apology accepted. Thoth is the best character in the film. I'm gonna stand by it.
Seems the most realistic, at least.
Yeah. I was once known as the Mistress of the West. My duty was to help dead souls make their way to the afterlife.
You travel
what?
to the land of
it is?
Like, a lot of the Egyptian gods have had roles where they sometimes help with the afterlife. Even Taweret has done that before, the hippo goddess. Here's the Sphinx.
That doesn't look like a sphinx.
What?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I guess it's not done forming yet. Yeah. And now it still doesn't look like a sphinx.
It kind of
a teeny bit.
It's like a man who's been in dirt for too long. That's just a man. That's just a human face. Sorry.
Okay, when I first watched this, I actually figured it out. Can you?
I didn't even hear what the riddle is. All.
I never was, and always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will. And yet I am the confidence of all who live and breathe. What am I?
Yeah, I'd say death.
You are. Purity.
You're saying things.
Yeah, you're just saying aspects
You're just
of things.
saying things that sound hard to achieve.
Wait, I have it! You are tomorrow!
Just stands
it's
there.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. I figured that out the first time. I'm smart.
Impressive.
But when I was watching, I was like, okay, Thoth, if I can figure this out faster than you, we have a problem.
Yeah, you're good.
This is what love gets you.
I'm not gonna kill you or anything. I'm just gonna.
Well, because it's immortal, he doesn't care. He can wait.
That's a good explanation.
You mean the mortal who already stole one of the eyes of Horus and who he set himself said earlier must be quite immortal?
Anubis, come forth.
You can just say Anubis come forth and he's here. Boy's thirsty. That's what's going on.
You are still as lovely as the first dawn.
Everyone in this movie just wants to fuck Hathor.
It would make sense. She is the goddess of love.
Perhaps we can help her.
The Hall of Two Truths, where we shall be judged.
Being dead is kind of a bitch. You just gotta walk
exhausting.
up all this shit, and then you gotta take a boat, and then you gotta walk up more shit.
Right?
And then you gotta pay at the end.
It's like, you're dead. Why do you have to do so much work? You're dead.
Oh, cool, they got the many judges of the dead. So instead of because of Set's change, instead of your heart, it's you have to have gold that outweighs the feather. But that kind of goes against the whole
that's why
foundation of Egyptian myth. If you're paying your way into the underworld, wouldn't that just be another form of greed, which would make your heart heavy? And if Set doesn't even rule the okay, I can play this song all day.
Yeah.
I noticed the tower. Impressive.
I built it for you.
If it were any taller, it would be in my way.
Turn your eyes from your sails and look at everything I've done. What of silence?
Daddy, I just wanted you to say you're proud of me.
I need you to take my place.
Here.
This is how your test ends, my son.
That's at least a callback to the myth a little. Set did used to help Ra on the ship.
God, what the fuck, dude?
I love that line.
Having people just walk in your mouth like, I'm eating you. I'm gonna eat you.
I like it's like, oh, we need some climax for Beck also. Have him fight the architect.
I mean, they're both humans, at least it makes sense. More so than anything else that's happened with him.
He shot his girlfriend in the boob. That's motivation. It's time to use Assassin's Creed Assassinate. Oh, no, now I'm dead. Nope, no, I'm not, I guess.
JK, oh, now more, finally some red.
If Ra couldn't beat him without the spear, I'm sorry, I cannot believe Horus can beat him with it. You know how I would have written this scene? I would have tried to make it funny. Like, this is the guy who built this obelisk, right? Mm-hmm. So as it gets damaged during the fight, I would have shown him constantly getting, upset that parts of it are breaking.
Yeah, but then that would have logic behind it.
That's everything.
Is he gonna throw it into his eye socket?
No,
die.
Wow, that was a shitty throw.
At least it's more realistic than it landing perfectly in his eye
Horus,
socket.
grab the spear of Ra. Horus, grab the spear. Oh my god. If you had grabbed the eye, you would have been able to fly afterwards, and then you could have saved him anyway, you fucking idiot.
Maybe.
God.
Yeah, he still didn't get him. Oh,
I would have loved that if he still didn't get him. Wait, what? No, but you don't have the eye. How did you? But how is he transforming if he doesn't have his other eye?
No, he can still transform with
No, he couldn't earlier.
Wait.
They said he couldn't.
I thought they just said he couldn't fly.
Well, he just
But
flew.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on now.
I spared you, Arthur.
You spared me because you wanted to fuck my girlfriend. That wasn't mercy.
Oh, he's just killed him. Oh shit. Usually.
He deserves it.
That's good, honestly. Horus, god of vengeance. He should kill him.
Are you sure you're not a god? What would I be the god of? Stupidity.
Yes.
That role's taken, but I could believe it.
God of the impossible.
More like Aladdin.
Yeah, just like it's impossible that you got cast in this movie. You know, I'd actually respect this movie if he did just die there, and that's how he reunited with his girl.
I think they actually might do it. Oh, you know.
Yeah. Whoa! Not since Gurgi in the Black Cauldron was brought back to life have I been so thrilled!
What a twist.
Here's another crown that's not Egyptian.
And where's the crook and flail?
Fuck you, they're not in the movie.
Actually, that one looks kind of Egyptian-ish.
Yeah, it's
just
better.
just the front part, but the shape of it is still off.
Yeah, it's like, this isn't Europe.
Yeah, they didn't have circlets outside.
You got European fucking people and European fucking crowns. Stop it. That guy in the audience is wearing an accurate crown.
Oh,
he's the true king of Egypt.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about her? Of course you are.
You know, you could just
like
go
Jesus
back to
films,
the
I mean.
underworld and give her back the bracelet, can't you? Like, what's stopping you?
I think they'd miss me if I were gone a few days. As chief advisor to the king, it's my duty to ensure they hardly notice.
To be fair,
Chief advisor, you make Thoth chief advisor. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Wait, why does he need to fly up to do this?
To get to the underworld, you gotta go up, don't you know?
Oh no, he's just gonna do a backflip. Okay.
Backflip.
You want to be cool about it.
Oh my god, that was so that started bad, and then it got
good,
below average.
You think it got good?
No, then there was a scene that I liked, and then it got like, oh hey, that's a cool idea. Maybe this will get better, and then it got fuck you movie.
Yeah.
Those were my thoughts on it.
When I say got good, I don't mean it was like, man, this was a really good film. I mean, like, you know, I wasn't hating it. Like, with the stuff with Raw was fucking cool. And
except for him turning into a slightly bigger version of himself.
Okay. That was dumb, but it was still cool.
And Apophis being a goddamn dune worm. It's infuriating, because you know in order to put in some of the things they did, they had to have read Egyptian myth.
Yes.
So it's like, they were like, yeah, but let's not do that.
This is just another example of them picking and choosing what they want to use in Egyptian mythology.
So used to it being Greek.
Yeah. There were some good ideas, at least. It wasn't the worst I've seen of, like, you know,
look,
mythology movies.
Like,
but...
people call this, I've heard people call this one of the worst movies of all time. No.
There
I've
are
seen
much
bad movie. Yeah, it's overblown.
You know the reason they probably say that is because it's people who don't see that many movies.
Right.
They mostly just watch Marvel films, DC films.
The blockbusters.
Yeah, and then this one was probably a big blockbuster when it was coming out because it had Jamie Lannister.
Yeah, it was probably, it probably came out in the summer. You know?
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. Who was playing Raw again?
Jeffrey Rush.
Yeah, Jeffrey Rush. It had those.
I think a lot of people were just like,
Butler.
Yeah, Gerard Butler.
I forgot.
Look, two highlights of this film. Gerard Butler is having fun, and Chadwick Boseman is giving it his all in this.
I'd say Chadwick Boseman's having fun. Gerard
yeah.
Butler's just kind of trying his best.
Gerard Butler does not belong in this film, but I feel like he's like, you know, I might as well do me while I'm here.
Yeah, like, money, alright, cool. Jamie Lannister, I feel like, is kind of trying.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
It's
just, the movie literally starts with everyone spouting off exposition horribly.
Yeah. It's inaccurate and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And then, yeah, like there's some good actors in the movie, but like that doesn't make a movie good, which has been proven time and time again.
Yeah.
In every like blockbuster ever, basically. Like if the movie sucks, doesn't matter.
But you know, I there were parts where I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, like the thing about him merging the god pieces together.
That's a cool idea.
It's a cool idea.
Like the, yeah, still, it's. You know what? Actually, probably would have been a good twist with that. Imagine if he's fighting Set, and Set's actually having suddenly he can't really control his powers like Set, and then Horus. Set's like, I don't know what's going on, and Horus is like, you took those parts of the gods against their will. They don't want to be a part of you.
So they're like
they're fighting.
Resisting.
That would make sense.
Like that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah, I agree.
And then that could tie into the whole theme of like Set wanting to be king. Also, see, that's the problem.
Forcing
Set. You want to rule, but no one else wants you to rule.
Yeah.
Like then that. Fucking, I came up with that in 2 minutes! Like,
right here!
Instead, your idea was the power was inside you all along. Fuck off.
You had to believe in yourself.
Alright, so what would you give this, like, out of 10?
Oof.
4 or 5.
God.
Because I could watch it again, but I don't plan to.
I'd probably give it a 3, to be honest. Because 4 is below average, but there are times where this movie kind of sinks lower than below average.
Yeah, but those times don't last very long, thankfully, except for the casting choices.
Look, I'm fine with taking artistic liberties in a film, but every artistic liberty in this film was a bad decision, except for the whole merging gods together thing.
I'd give it like a 4 tops.
Yeah.
I'm probably more like a 3, just because it's like, even the parts that were okay, like, it wasn't that exciting to me.
Well, the reason I give it a 5 is because for the most part, it felt very average. Like, it's like, okay, it's got some good action. Siege, it's not annoying to look at.
It's also got some bad action. Like, when he's fighting the demons. Like, the demons fight is so mixed. Alright, well, thanks for being in this with me.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
I appreciated the company.
Yeah,
and, yeah, hopefully you guys had fun watching it. I'm the Mythology guy.
Zaggard.
Struggling alto.
And I don't know how to end videos. Bye.